and keep it real. So let's talk. Hey guys, it's Amani. Welcome back to my podcast. Thank you guys for tuning in last week, and I post every Tuesday. So hello and welcome back to Keep It Real, where we talk about emotional intelligence, and we also talking about keeping it real and keeping it honest and walking in your own truth. So today it is just me. It's just me. Solo crew, solo vibe. But we're just gonna talk. We're gonna get to know me a little bit more. We're gonna talk about past relationships. We're gonna talk about how my past relationships are affecting my current relationships. We're just gonna chat. We're just gonna get to know me a little bit more. So let's get into it. Oh, FYI, last week, I didn't have an intro and I didn't have an outro. Sorry for the no outro, but I'm just shit at them because I just feel really awkward and I just get a little, I think intros and outros just cringe me. They just make me, But anyways, let's get into this video. I'm giving you guys the inside tea. Let's give you the inside tea. Let me sit comfy because I'm not comfy. Let's start off with my childhood. So how I grew up and just get to know me a little bit. And why I think the way I do on relationships nowadays is honestly based on my childhood. And that's why I want to voice that. And I'm going to be very open with you guys because this is Keep It Real. And I want this to be a safe space. I want this to be an area where people can come and communicate and talk and be comfortable talking to me about their feelings. And I want to help you guys as much as possible. And if me telling my story helps you guys in any type of way, then yeah, it would mean the world to me. And keep it real. So let's talk. So let's start off with my childhood. My dad and mom got separated when I was 9 years old. And we moved into 2 different homes. My dad had his house, my mom had her house. But it was really healthy. It was good because the family in one house just wasn't it. Because it was just very toxic, and mainly because of my father, I'm not gonna lie. My father was very toxic. In my eyes, he wasn't a good father or husband. I just think he could have done better with a lot of things. So my parents got separated and divorced when I was 9. And then when I was 11, my father left. He disowned my sister and I. That didn't hit me till high school. But he got remarried in England because I'm originally from London, and then I moved to Canada. So shout out my Canadians and shout out my Brits. We love y'all. But yeah, so my dad moved and he started a new family, and then it was just me, my sister, and my brother at home. Basically, it was good, it was okay, but it just sucked not having a father there and not having that male role there and that male figure in my life. In high school was definitely a hard experience for me. I was known in high school, you could say. Some people said I was popular in high school, I don't know. But to me, I just think I was popular and known for the wrong reasons and reasons that I didn't want to be known for. But I kind of did that to myself. But I was just into a lot of alcohol, drugs, I was partying. I just wasn't the normal teenager. And so that led me to some pretty bad things. So this is where I'm going to be kind of open with you guys and very honest with you guys. And many people don't even know this about me. And I know people from high school are probably watching, and I know some of my family members are probably watching, so I'm sorry, but I am going to be very open. When I was 15, I went to this party, and long story short, I was sexually harassed. I was raped by the age of 15, and I didn't tell nobody. I didn't tell nobody for at least 3 months after it happened. And 3 months after it happened, I actually ended up getting pregnant by that male. So I was pregnant, and I actually had an abortion when I was 15. I'm 20 now, so it's been 5 years, but yeah, it's still definitely hard to talk about. It's still definitely a heavy weight because not a lot of people know this to this day. I only told probably 3 of my family members and maybe 1 friend at the time. Not many people know this, even to this day, and it's been 5 years. But that definitely just was the cherry on top of all the stuff that I was going through, and it definitely turned my life upside down. Then I definitely was just like, went straight back into partying because I was just trying to distract myself. And yeah, that sounds so stupid, but I did. That's what I did. And when I was 16, I got kicked out of the house. I got kicked out of the house for multiple reasons, but also because I was always disrespecting my mother, number one. I didn't have no manners, number two. And number three, I just was partying. I wasn't focusing on what I needed to focus on. I didn't focus on my career. I didn't focus on school. I didn't focus on nothing I was doing at the time, which was drugs and alcohol and just partying and just not giving a fuck about anything. When I got kicked out when I was 16, it definitely was the best thing that ever happened to me in my life. Like, this sounds so crazy because I got kicked out, but like, thank my mother. I thank my mother every single day for kicking me out when I was 16, because I would not be the person I am today without getting kicked out. A few months later, like, she welcomed me back into her house because she saw change. I definitely learned so much, and what I learned was how to cope with feelings, how to not just distract myself with alcohol and drugs, to start actually planning my future. I just started realizing my worth and realizing who I am. And I stopped seeing myself as like a victim and more of a survivor from the whole thing that happened when I was 15. And I definitely started caring more about other people. I was very selfish when I was growing up, and I definitely changed that. And I could see that personally for myself as well, and people that know me can also see that. But it's not just about me nowadays. That's kind of my childhood, like, until I was 16. And like, obviously things happen after, but like, I'm very grateful for my past, and I think that everybody should be grateful for their past, no matter how hard their past has been, because it makes you who you are today, and it makes you so much stronger. It makes you so much stronger. So much stronger. And like, I just want anyone to know that, like, been through similar things that I've been through, like, you're okay. You're gonna be okay. Just take it one day at a time. Start, like, my cousin, she's the oldest cousin out of us all on my mom's side, but like, she is the most beautiful soul. When I got kicked out, she took me in for a couple of days, her and her husband, and she started telling me about vision boards and like actually like planning out my life and putting it in front of me and being able to see it and like actually succeed. And like, that to me was just, I don't know. If you're struggling, please just get a journal, write everything down, get it out of your head, get it out of your system, because once it's out, and you feel so much better, and it's like a weight lifted off your shoulders. But let's kind of like talk about how my past, because it got a little sappy, so let's talk about how my past is affecting like my future right now, and like my relationships. Definitely having daddy issues definitely affected and affects my relationships at the moment with men. I'll never be the type to be like, DTB, I say DTB, but don't trust boys. Don't trust men, fuck all men, blah, blah, blah. I'm never that type. And other than that time, you'll never hear that come out my mouth, because I think everybody that says that has had something in their past to change the way they think on men, and even women, even guys with girls. I think it just, something in your past has triggered that, and you need to go back and to heal from that. Because to me, I've been hurt by my father, and then a few men after that hurt me and left when things got hard. So like, I just thought in my head, like, okay, every man just leaves. Fuck every man. I don't want to talk to no man. I don't want to believe in love. I don't believe in love no more, blah, blah, blah. But at heart, I was still a hopeless romantic. I still wanted that love. I still wanted to be loved. My biggest fear in life was being unlovable. And that definitely connects to like my daddy issues. This past relationship I was in, it ended last year in March, but I fell in love with that man. That was truly the first man where I was like, wow, I'm in love. Like, I'm in love. But yeah, like, oh, I'm in love. Like, I was in love. I just remember that feeling and that connection we had, and it was just amazing. And like, all love to that man now, but definitely not in love with that man now. I can tell you that, baby. I could tell you that. Guys, sometimes you fall out of love. The people that are in your life right now may not be forever, but they'll definitely be a lesson. And I think that every man that I've had in my life, and even friendships, even platonic relationships, I've always learned something because I take everybody's presence as a lesson. I get something out of everybody's presence. And even if I have to dig for it and find the positivity out of your presence, I will do it. Because to me, I'm not going to waste my time dwelling on people, being sad about people, but I'm getting off track. Let's rewind to me being in love. I was definitely in love. That man just knew how to talk to me. That man felt like my home. And like, if you watch my last video, like I said, the biggest thing I love is like when someone feels safe, when someone feels like my home, when I can call you my home. Like that, to me, like that man was my home at the time. Personally, we ended because of me, so I can completely admit that. But after the fact, like, he just did some messed up things, and the way he went about things was just messed up to me. And like, all due respect if he's watching this, but that man was definitely hard as hell to get over. And I only just recently healed from that whole relationship, and it was a year ago. And like, that's how you know, like, please take your time when you're healing. Like, I know when you're heartbroken and when you're sad, like, it's just like, why is it not gone? Like, why can't I just forget about him or her? My best friend always told me this: take your time. Healing, do not rush the healing process. Do not rush the healing process. Guys, take your time when you're trying to heal from someone, and when you're hurt, and when you're heartbroken from anything. Take your time and let the healing heal. Okay? Do not rush the healing process. Like, after that, I was a mess last year because after we broke up, because I was in love. And like, that was truly like, yeah, I've said I love you before to other people, but like, that was truly my first love. And I've never told nobody that, so in on the tea. But he was truly my first love. Definitely after that relationship, though, I was like definitely a wreck, because I was truly in love with him, and like, that was my home. And to have that like taken away from me and gone, and like also like all the drama after that was just so unnecessary and so unneeded. But I guess he needed to heal the way he healed, and I need to heal the way I healed. Block the man. Like, I need to say this. Let me come a little closer. Block the man. Block the man on all social media. Let me tell you why. Because when you see people on socials, and when you see people like flourishing and elevating themselves, like, and especially when you were in love with that person, or you just had a heartbreak from that person, guys, it's not healthy. Girls, it is not healthy to keep going back on their Instagram and seeing what they're doing. And guys, it is not healthy to, just because you miss them a little bit, you want to text them hey here and there, trying to get back into their mind. Let the girl heal, and heal your damn self. You know, like, let me fucking keep it real, because some of y'all be just manipulative as fuck after a breakup. Some of y'all be manipulative as hell. And we need to stop that, guys. We really need to stop that. And like, that's why I think there's such a big difference from now's generation love to like old generation love. Because people nowadays they truly think, let's keep it real, they truly think that being toxic is a trend. Being toxic is not no damn trend. I'm sorry. I'm getting irritated, because toxicity is not a trend. Toxicity is not a good thing. I hear girls sometimes when I go out, and they be like, I want a man that's toxic. No, you don't. No, you don't. And men, some of y'all love being toxic. Even women. Some women are toxic as hell, but y'all just need to stop that. It's not cute. It's not a vibe. And you can't be saying you're looking for love, you're looking for a relationship, when you just trying to be toxic 24/7. Don't do that. Stop doing that. I'm being so for real. Stop doing that. But anyways, had to get that off my chest, because how long have I been holding that in? But no, this is definitely going to be a short podcast, because I just wanted to tell you guys a little bit about me, a little about how I grew up and things that I did. Obviously, there's so many great memories, but obviously those are the traumatic things that has happened in my life that I want to talk to you guys about and tell you guys about and just let you guys in. That's kind of it. I just want you guys to get to know me a little bit more because I feel like we didn't get that chance in the last video. But yeah, thank you guys so much for tuning in. People that are new subscribers, hello. I love y'all. Thank you guys for subscribing. And if you're new to my channel, please subscribe. We're going to do podcasts every Tuesday. And then we're also going to start Fun Friday soon. So like get ready with me, some mukbangs, some questionnaires, just anything. But yeah, let me know what else you guys want to see on this podcast and other topics you guys want me to talk about. And I'll definitely address them. But yeah. I will see you guys soon. If you're from Toronto and want to collab, let me know. And we'll definitely hit up a podcast soon. Thank you guys. Love you guys so much. And tune in next week.